go. Hello everyone, this is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRForum.com. Tuesday night NBA action, Western Conference. The San Antonio Spurs versus the Minnesota Timberwolves at the Target Center. Spurs listed as 9-point road favorites, total sitting at 195. Monitor any future odds movement, of course, by going to SBRodds.com. 105-93 victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder last night as 2.5-point home favorites, the Spurs. That one falling under the total of 206. And now they claim the #1 spot in the Western Conference standings for the upcoming 2013 NBA playoffs, holding a 2-game lead over the Oklahoma City Thunder. Could be a flat spot for this team, but they are 19-2 their last 21 meetings against the Timberwolves. That includes a 2-0 straight up and against the spread mark this season. Of course, point guard Tony Parker has missed the last 4 games. He led the team in scoring in the first 2 meetings in this series, out with an ankle injury. 4-5 against the spread as road favorites of 6.5 to 9 points this season, with the under going 5-4 in that situation. And they've gone below the total in their last 4 games as a road favorite when closing out a back-to-back situation. And this is not one of the better situational spots for the Spurs, given the fact that I believe this is their only road game of a span of 11 to 12 game span, because they came off that rodeo trip, then played some home games, going to play this one, and then have 4 or 5 home games after this one. So not the best situational spot for the Spurs. 6-25 in their last 31 games. The Timberwolves, since forward Kevin Love broke his hand for the 2nd time, that happening on January 3rd. And they are 0-18 straight up as home underdogs of 6.5 to 12 points the last 2+ seasons. So definitely stay away from playing a money line wager in this game. But they are 6-12 against the spread in that situation. They're only averaging 85.4 points per game in their last 5 contests, Minnesota, and they've been held under the century mark in their last 8 games. The under is 5-2-1 the last 8 meetings in the series, and also the Timberwolves 1-8-1 ATS, 0-10 straight up when facing teams that score 99 or more points in the second half of the season. So they have not fared well against the better offensive teams from game 42 out during the 2012-13 campaign. And the San Antonio Spurs, even without Parker, are certainly one of the better offensive teams. But the under, 7-3 in those 10 contests. I'm going to pick the under in this game, under 195 in Tuesday night's game against featuring the San Antonio Spurs against the Minnesota Timberwolves. You can get more information on this game or any other on the NBA odds board by following me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports. This has been another edition of Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRForum.com. Cut.